then I've asked you to get it taken care of. Now come back. There you go. Today is Convocation. It is November the 19th, 2015, and it is Convocation Day here at Dillard University. And you know who has been chosen to be the convocation speaker. Today's word, do more. You got to do more. I don't know if they're ready for it, but I'm ready to give it, and I am excited about being here. I've got Freedom, I've got Justice, I've got Rob in the house with me today, and I think we're going to spread some love.
So I've heard Fox speak before, and she spoke over the summer to our emerging scholar students, and she was wonderful, and she inspired a lot of motivation and action in our students, and for them to want to do more. And that's what I'm hoping for and expecting today, is that same passion and fire that she has inside will be passed on to our whole freshman class today.
I don't know about the students here at Dillard, but I, for one, definitely know that the speaker that is going to speak today is definitely going to be one to remember. Her message is going to be impactful, it's going to be inspiring, and it's going to ignite the creativity in all of the students here at Dillard to do more, be more, and aspire for more. I can't wait for the speech. I know it's going to be different, and it's always going to have that thing that really pushes us to the realization of the things that must be fixed in our world.
Hello everyone, how are you doing? My name is Robert Richardson, and I'm here to introduce my amazing mom. She is a marathon runner, a filmmaker, and she's the best mom in the world. I came here to introduce her, and I want to say, I love you, Mom.
Dillard University class of 2019. Y'all make some noise. Woo! I said Dillard University class of 2019. Y'all make some noise up in here. Repeat these words after me. Fox Rich. I must do more. Oh, you got to say it like you mean it. Fox Rich. I got to do more. Oh, I think I'm getting it there. I think I'm getting it there. Fox Rich. I got to do more. Peace and blessings, my beautiful sisters and brothers of Dillard University. I cannot begin to tell you how absolutely delighted and honored I am to have an opportunity to come and be among the midst of tomorrow and today's great leaders. Thank you so much for having me. You know, I was kind of thinking, and I did the math on this thing. Y'all don't mind if I do the math, I mean, you know, because aside from being the mother of 6 and an entrepreneur myself, owning my own car dealership here in the state of Louisiana, and then to top that off, you know, since you add in that I'm a convicted felon, and according to them, I ain't supposed to have nothing like that there. Let me do the math for you. When I did the math, they said that the population, the world's population clock was at 7.3 million, 7.3 billion people. And then I broke it on down a little bit, and according to the 2014 census, they said that there is an approximately 321 million people living in this beautiful country we call the United States of America. And if you ease it down just a little bit further to this great state of ours called the state of Louisiana, there's approximately 4 million people up in here. And out of all of the amazing people on this planet that Dr. Hydell and her magnificent staff could have invited to rock off the last convocation of fall 2015, they invited me, Fox Rich, the realest speaker of the 21st century, and I'm sure enough glad about it. Y'all give them a hand. Thank you so much, Dr. Hydell. Ladies and gentlemen, I've come here with one purpose and one purpose today only, and I hope y'all ready for this. They call me the realest speaker of the 21st century because I like to keep it real. So let me ask your permission, Dillon University, can I keep it real with you today? I can just tell it like it is. I ain't got to dress it up and put no high heels on. I can just give it to you straight with no chaser, huh? Then if I can give it to you on the raw, I need you to say, speak, Fox Ridge. Speak, Fox Ridge. Because that's just what I intend to do. If you don't learn anything else from me today, great ones, I just want to challenge you, each and every last one of y'all in this room, that we have got to do more. You heard Brother Ronnie, the great legendary civil rights leader, say to us that we have come a long way. In 1960, which was only 55 years ago now, that ain't that long, huh? Just 55 years ago, this is where we were. And look at the advancements that we have made today. But Lord knows we got a long way to go. We done came a mighty long way. But we still got a little bit more work to put in. So if anybody can do the work, I know that it is the great minds, the great leaders, our today and our tomorrow that is in this room that can make the difference and do more. So what can we do more with Fox Ridge? I have 3 things I want you to look at. Number 1, doing more with yourself. Somebody say, I'm going to do more. The second thing I want us to look at is doing more with our families. Somebody say, I got to do more. And the third thing I want us to know and walk out of here understanding today is that we've got to do more with our world. With yourself, with your family. Those 3 things, we can change the way that humanity exists today. So let me talk about you. Can I talk about you, great ones? Can I tell you a little something about yourself? Oh, that's what I intend to do now. Thank you for helping me out. Think about who you are. When you think about the fact everybody here is taking a little bit of biology, huh? And you think about the fact of how you came into being, that out of 300 million possible ewes, because that's what they say, that a man releases into a woman when they copulate and begin the creation of life. Y'all got that, didn't you? But yet there's only one egg waiting in a woman's womb unless she looks up and have twin boys like I do. Freedom and justice, wave your hands. If you can stand up. Freedom is in the back there, wave your hand, Freedom. And y'all saw the one that introduced me. That's baby boy right there. That's Robert Jr. That's 3 of my 6 boys that I have bought here. So you know I know a little bit something about this baby making, right? When a man and a woman came together, your mothers and your fathers, to create you, but nothing about your life just happenstance. But when you think about the odds of you getting here, great ones, then you must know that there is something great about your life. That there is a reason for you being here, that you've got purpose, you've got potential, you've got a mission that you've come into this life to complete that can't nobody else do but you. What you talking about, Fox Ridge? I mean, you do know that out of 7.3 billion people on the planet Earth, ain't no 2 people with the same deoxyribonucleic acid. I mean, you know, I do have that BS degree from biology from Grambling State University. I mean, you know, been going to prison ain't the only thing I done around here. Somebody say, speak, Fox Ridge. Speak, Fox Ridge. Out of 7.3 billion people, ain't nobody exactly like you. So that within itself would have to tell you that it's just something special about you. Something that was so special that God didn't see fit to make 2 of you. Everybody in this room is an original baby. And that should sure enough make you feel good. But you know why we mess up at? Instead of recognizing that we're an original and doing the work that God has sent us to do, we get in and figure we're going to be like somebody else. I'm going to be like them. You know, they got it going on. I want to go over there and act like them, be like them, sing like them. Instead of just being grateful that God has made you who you are. 1 out of 7 billion, baby, original from the day you were born. Somebody say, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something more. So when you think about your greatness, not only are you great because you got the gift of life, my loved ones, but then you got a little something extra special that God threw in there for you, and He ain't charging nothing extra for it. You were born a people of color. Somebody say, speak, Fox Rich. Or maybe I need to say it like James Brown. Say it loud. Oh, I can't hear you, Dylan. Say it loud. I think y'all might be scared. Say it loud. Because you were born to a magnificent people of color. Now, I ain't got nothing on no other race, but let me tell you something. It's something so special about black folk here in America that you can't find nowhere else in the world. What you talking about, Fox Rich? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because you can look through the history annals and you can see that ain't no other group of people been through what black folk been through. And live to tell about it. I mean, you know, the Indians, the Native Americans, excuse me, they almost extinct. But not us. 400 years, slavery, incarceration, still mass incarceration today. Lynchings and executions down in the streets. You heard what they did up in Minnesota over the weekend. But yet we are so strong, we're so resilient, we're so beautiful. You can just look at what happened to the city of New Orleans. We are survivors, baby. You can't take that from us. We know how to make a way out of no way. That's our gift from God. That's how we get to be a chosen people. Somebody say, speak, Fox Rich. Oh, y'all ain't gonna help me out? Up in here, somebody say, do more. We got to do more. When you know that you are sitting on all of that power, when you know that you are sitting on all of that greatness, then your heart got to explode and you got to say, Lord, I must do more. I must do more with this life that you have given me. I must put it to use for the greater good of mankind. Well, how can I start, Fox Rich? When you're working on yourself, you got to learn more. Education, it ain't all about what you can remember. Education is about being smart and intelligent enough to think for yourself. Somebody help me out over there, boy. Fool around and let you ride in my car. Your education is about being an intelligent being. Let me explain something to you about education. I understand that we are a bilingual people, and you gotta peep this. You know, some years ago, they came up out of California to Oakland. They started saying that black people were bilingual, that we spoke what they call Ebonics. And you know, it's a little fancy term, and everybody was like, I'm not, who it ain't me, I'm talking like that. Yes, we do. When we at home, we get what's called a lazy tongue, and we get to breaking the endings off of our words. And you know, sometimes I just gotta cut off the ending so I can get to the end and tell you what I mean. However, please do not get it twisted. I speak the King's language very well. It's okay to be bilingual, but you can only be like bilingual when you know how to speak the language fluently of the culture that you live in. You cannot live in America and split your verbs. Somebody gonna help me out up in here. Why y'all working me so hard? Somebody say, do more. Do more. So you've got to get the intelligence that you need to be the leader that you are destined to be. Do more on yourself. There is no way that Dr. Hydell should have to come in here and say, you know, some of y'all slipping in how you're supposed to be dressing when you roll up in here. To me, to look like money is the game until I can get my money. Yeah, my pearls, they came out of the dollar store. Huh? My boots I caught on the highway the other day when I was traveling out in Houston. I got them from Payless. Now don't get me wrong, this little dress right here, I picked it up at Steinmart. My shawl, I probably got it from a Goodwill. You see them well-dressed brothers around here? I'm sure I found that stuff in the Goodwill. Them nice little wingtips that somebody couldn't use no more. The clothes don't make you. You make the clothes. And I just don't understand for the life of me, great ones, how it is that our people, if you look back at those old footages from the 20s and the 30s, we was poor as hell. But Lord, we was starched, we was ironed, and we was clean. Huh? We were clean. Invest in yourself. Somebody say, do the work. So let's talk about the family. Family is the greatest creation that God has given us. Let me tell you something about families. I talk about this in my book, The One That Got Away. And I look at the animal kingdom. Y'all seen the lions and the tigers and the bears, huh? When you see the lions and tigers and bears, you never see them alone. Like even the dogs, they travel in packs. If you go to the ocean, the fish, they swim in schools. Huh? The buffalo travel in herds. Come on now, they know the value of sticking together. Oh, y'all ain't feeling me. Let me break it on down to the insect kingdom. You go on down to the insect kingdom. If you fool around somewhere and you see an ant, you know, girl, help me out, sister. You know doggone well it ain't gonna be just one ant there, huh? Okay, y'all high side on me, huh? Dillon University, y'all. Okay, well, look at here. When you go in your house or your cousin in the house and you see a roach, you know damn well you ain't got one roach up in there, huh? You got roaches. Even in the insect kingdom, they got sense enough to stick together. But boy, we get two nickels to rub together and we got, I'm full with them. Girl, I ain't like them. I don't know them like that. Yeah, that's my cousin, them on my daddy's side, but you know, that's my half sister. Why is it that we are intent upon breaking down the family instead of building the family up when the family is where our strength comes from? My family been incarcerated for 18 years, 2 months, and don't make me count the days. I'm praying every day, and my constant hope is that my husband will return to me and his 6 children. Excessively sentenced in the state of Louisiana for a crime that we committed together. When he didn't take the plea bargain, the district attorney threw the book at him, giving him a life sentence in a crime that nobody went to the hospital in. You did hear what I said, huh? They gave him a 60-year sentence, which means he has to do 85% of it because it's a violent crime. And then you turn around and add it in, he can't get parole till he's done 54 years of the 60-year sentence. And he was 28 at the time that he got the 60 years. So you tell me they didn't give my husband life in a crime in which no life was taken. You see, Pope Francis says, Pope Francis says that a life sentence is just a death sentence in disguise. I understand the incident that happened here recently where the young lady and the baby girl were murdered by these 3 young men that were a part of a gang. But do you think that our community has been vindicated because we will sentence all 3 of them to life? And that if they live a long life, because you know they get a little bit of medical care up in the penitentiary, not a whole lot. So if they are managing to live life, say they're 30 years old, we spend $25,000 a year to house an inmate in Louisiana. On average, we're going to spend about $1.15 million to take care of them for the rest of their lives. Did locking up all 3 of them for life really benefit the black community here in New Orleans? I'm just saying. Has anybody in this room never did nothing wrong? I know y'all here. Y'all ain't like me, old bad girl. I'm gonna push the envelope till I can't push it no more. I know y'all good folk up in here, but have you ever done one thing wrong? So then who are we to not be a redeeming society? They part of our family. Everybody in here knows somebody, don't they? Everybody in here family is paying for somebody that's locked up, ain't they? I gotta add some more collect calls on my phone right now so I can talk to my husband. My husband, excuse me. Put the family together. Do the work. Here we go. Once a day, call one person in your family for 30 days. Once a day, call 30 people in your family. And then if you really want to get fancy with it, you know what you can do? You could put together a spreadsheet with folk in your family Name, email address, and telephone number. Ooh, what could we do if we knew how to communicate and talk to one another? Ooh, how powerful would our families be if out of 30 of us that we call in 30 days, 2 of us may want to build something together. Ooh, Fox Ridge, no, you didn't go there, girl. Call them folk for build up your family. You are stronger together than we are apart. And let me tell you something about family. Family ain't just who you got blood relations with. Family is just other people that touch and agree just like you, and they say, hey, I want something better, you want something better, I'm gonna help you, you gonna help me, we gonna work together, we gonna build together, we gonna elevate, we gonna grow. That's family. Find you somebody you can build with here on Dillard University's campus. You crazy. My mama say you a damn fool if you try to walk this life alone. Did you hear me? Somebody say, speak, Fox Ridge. Do more. Do more. Do more for yourself. Do more for your family. And last but not least, when you do more with the 2 of them, you've automatically already done more for your world. You've done more for your world. I got it. Y'all ready for this? I'm going to let y'all go. I'm gonna let you go. You ready for this? I know what you can do. Every last one of you have the capacity to do this. I know what you can do to change the world. Y'all ready? You gotta write it down in your heart. I know you may not have a pen right now, but you gotta write it down. You gonna remember? Y'all ready? Because I'm telling you, when I give it to you, it's going to change your life. It's going to change your life. You sure y'all ready? You got. Don't tell this to everybody else. Because it's the answer. And when people get the answer, it's going to transform. You got. You got to love. You've got to love. Spread love all over this country. You can start by spreading love all over Dillard University's campus. Then after you spread it over Dillard University's campus, you can spread a little love all over New Orleans. New Orleans needs some love. That's why our sisters and brothers out there in the street killing each other. Because didn't nobody hug them, and didn't nobody kiss them, and didn't nobody validate them. Didn't nobody tell them that they were 1 out of 7.3 billion other people on the planet Earth, and that they had a purpose and a reason for being here. They're waiting on you to spread a little love. I was thinking this morning about this thing called love, and I said that, in New Orleans, I heard when y'all were trying to get the water at the city that they told them to turn the pumps on. Y'all heard turn the pumps on? We need to turn the pumps on love, because love is the most divine chemical in the universe, and it dissolves everything that is not of itself. Love is magnificent. Love is healing. Love is helpful. Love just sure feel good, don't it? Spread the love. Spread the love in the city. Then you can spread a little love all over the state. Then you can begin to be a reflection of love in the world. If you don't get you nothing else while you walk on this planet, if you left Dillard University, which I pray to God not, if you left here tomorrow and you don't get your degree, if you don't get nothing else, you better get you somebody to love. I think it was Teddy Pendergrass said, it's so good. It's so good loving somebody when somebody loves you back. You see, my husband and I have been together since I was 16 years old. This past week, we celebrated 28 years in each other's lives. And through the hardships of 18 years of incarceration that we've been through, if it were not for love, y'all, I wouldn't be able to make it. It ain't the money, it ain't the bling, it ain't the car, it ain't the things, it's the love. When you get you some love, ask yourself something. So listen, I came up with this last little thing, and I want y'all to try this out for me. Help us sister out, help us sister out. So the feeling is, as I'm thinking this morning, and I'm talking to the boys about my message of doing more with you today, one of the boys walks by, stand up. One of my sons walked by, and he passes by my back, and he gives me a rub. See, when somebody touches you right there, how does it feel, brother?
Good.
Come on, sister, let me show. She got all these clothes on. But see, one thing about love, it don't matter what you got on, it just penetrates on through. What you got there, sister? That's nice, ain't it? You feel your heart just kind of go forward when somebody touch you back there and give you a rub, and you can feel that thing. Okay, I need everybody to turn to the person on the right of them, and you just 3 times, come on now. It's called a love pump. I named it today. It's a love pump. We know this ain't on no homo. You know, we so doggone homophobic of a society now. We can't touch each other. We're so scared. That's the love pump. So throughout your day, I know you're asking, Fox, now, hey, I want to do this thing. I want to get in with you. I want to do more. How am I going to do it? You're going to pass by somebody when they're not expecting it, and you're going to give them a love pump. You're just going to pump them up with that love. You're just going to think some good thoughts about them when you're touching them on their back. You're going to send them some good wishes, or you're going to pray for them. I don't know what your religious preference is, but give some love today. Somebody say, Fox Rich. I got him. Do more. Fox Rich. I must. Do more. Fox Rich. I am. Gonna do much more. Peace and blessing, Dillon University. Students, thank y'all for having me.